Remove any rubber mats or carpets and brush off the area around the base of the gear lever. Making sure the gear lever is in neutral position, use a 13mm socket to remove the 2 bolts that hold the gear lever in place. You may need to grasp the top of the lever as the second bolt comes loose to stop it popping out. Carefully remove the gear lever and lockout plate, then place some tissue into the recess and then give the area a good clean to get rid of any old grease and dirt. Now gather the quick shift plate and new bolts. You will be replacing the old bolts with these. Unscrew the gear knob from the top of the gear lever and slide the boot up and off the gear lever. Now will be a good time to clean off any old grease from the spring, and don't forget to remove the tissue from the recess. Now take the lockout plate and place it back in position with the ski jump facing up and forward to the right, placing the quick shift plate on top. Now slide the new fulcrum ball down the gear lever shaft so that it sits on top of the original one. Replace the boot and also screw the gear knob back on. Place a large blob of grease into the socket on the gear rod and also smear some around the fulcrum point. Now replace the gear lever assembly, making sure that the ball on the base engages into the socket on the end of the gear rod. Once engaged, you need to keep even pressure down on the gear lever to stop it from popping up. With your free hand, run each bolt into the captive nuts and tighten just enough to hold the spring in place. You can then remove each bolt in turn and apply some anti-seize copper grease before tightening fully, as we have done here. After a quick clean up, it's now time to test the gear shifting. You may need to make some adjustments to the position of the base to ensure correct shifting. Please refer to our accompanying text sheet for detailed instructions. Once you're happy, carefully replace the rubber mats and you're ready for a test drive. To discover more great products, visit our online store at www.justkampers.com.